the first question you need to answer and you need to revisit over time is, why are you here, right? What drew you to education? And if you don't have that why in the story and how it relates to you, you need to dig deep and find it. It's not a easy space to be, as we talk about the purchasing cycles and breaking into some of these markets and with these decision makers. So you got to have that real internal burning kind of passion for being in this space to actually stick with it when things get tough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other thing is, people in my positions, we can spot it a mile away.
Yep.
Spot it a mile away. So that genuine concern for the good of all mankind through education is a worthy endeavor, but actions speak louder than words. So getting professional, help, I think, is important. The other thing is, I think a lot of ed startups, they start with maybe a big marketing campaign. My suggestion has been to a couple of them that has turned out pretty well for them is reach out to some key people in districts that have outstanding reputations,
Mm-hmm.
and find them at, not anymore, but this will return, find them at a conference, go to a session they're speaking at, and talk to them afterwards about how important what they said was, how it resonated with you, and then ask them, can I buy you coffee? Can we go sit down and talk for 15 minutes? And then tell them a teeny bit about what you're trying to do. And if you come off as genuine, 99% of us will say, look, let's stay another 30 minutes. I think I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
And we will help them. They've even said, look, let me seat a couple of classrooms in your district. I say, well, pop up on your laptop. Let me look at it. I say, okay, I'll let you do that. And then we become a reference for them, even if it's in the tiniest ways, because we believe them. What
Mm-hmm.
they're doing has value and it's important. And we think other people, they could help other people. All of us that are in the education profession, for me, over 40 years, we care about what happens in this profession. So we will help, but you got to figure out how to get in. And it's not through a cold call, and it's not through another bad thing I didn't say. It is a calendar item popping up on my calendar that says I have a meeting with you next Wednesday.
Mm.
Look at Jennifer's face. Oh, yes. All of a sudden, a calendar item would be in my calendar. I'm like, so I talk to my admin and say, did you schedule a meeting with ABC? She goes, I don't even know who that is. I said, they're in my calendar. It wasn't, I didn't accept it, but they were in my calendar because they sent me a calendar invite.
Right.
So
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. That's
Messes up my calendar. That's very bad manners. Know exactly what you're selling and be clear in what your product does, your platform does, how it solves a problem, because everybody's looking to solve a problem. The second thing is make sure that in message, make sure you know who your audience is. Is it for K-12? Is it for preschool? Is it for special populations? Make sure you know your audience. And I guess the third thing is have something to fall back on, is some kind of a reference about yourself as a professional, or the new company, or some angle to help people believe that what you're saying is true.
All goes back to just research. Really, it doesn't take too much time out of your day to go ahead and see what are some challenges that are happening in this space and who do I need to talk to, versus thinking, what do you personally think is best? Because that may not be true.
So I think that if you're just starting out, there are three things you need to think about. The first is consistency, making a real effort to be in the space and being a part of that conversation on a more consistent basis. The second tactical thing I would do to increase your audience and reach more people is find educators that are willing to review your product or talk to you in 30 minutes. And again, talking about that conversation on LinkedIn or on Twitter, and getting a few more eyeballs on your product and you as a founder and a player in the space. And anytime that you can promote other people, give them something first. So ask for guest blog posts, ask for any resources that they've shared before, and repurpose those or reshare them on your channels. Those are the things that are the right way to build the relationships and build your audience. There's certainly investments and even small investments in running brand awareness campaigns that can be really effective and get you a return on your investment and get you those early adopters that you need to build the proof points to continue to expand your audience.